was running. Yeah, good. If you can do something that really would fascinate us.
Maybe bring somebody else with you. We appreciate you coming into our atmosphere.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone!
Hello and welcome to the Past Hunters. Today we find ourselves in Weir Mill, Stockport, visiting one of the most actively paranormal mills in the UK. Weir Mill is a Grade 2 listed building and was originally a cotton works on the Cheadle Heath bank of the River Mersey in Stockport, Greater Manchester. It is now used as an airsoft centre and home for a paranormal events team. Many of the mills in Greater Manchester have vanished. However, Weir Mill still stands proud in its former glory. It was built around 1790 and constantly added to, particularly when Stockport Viaduct was built over the river and over Weir Mill. John Collier, a cotton manufacturer, built this building on this site in 1790 and it was powered by water. The mill consisted of 2 multi-storey spinning mills and attached weaving sheds, one of which was destroyed by a fire in 1831 and the other rebuilt in 1884. The new mill was driven by a beam engine in an internal engine house to the east of the mill. It was over this engine house that Manchester and Birmingham Railway built the Stockport Viaduct in 1840. Throughout the years, women and children would work hard and long days, which eventually would turn into nights, in strict regime conditions. It is believed that some of the children working here also sadly lost their lives here, from natural causes and also from the intensive work and dangerous machinery used here. With the River Mersey directly located at the mill, could the master have disposed of the lost lives straight into the river? Some parts of the mill are believed to be so haunted members of staff and public will not even enter. Children have been heard laughing throughout the building. Could this be the same children that may have ended their lives here? Whistling is a common report in the mill, and the touch of cold, ghostly hands on people's faces have also been felt. Now a maze of corridors, are the team brave enough to enter and delve deep into its labyrinth?
Well, Bex, where are you taking us today?
Today, Derek, I'm going to be taking the team to a place called Weir Mill in Stockport.
Right, okay.
A lady called Jane, she wrote into us and she's had a few things happen to her and a few other people and they'd like to sort it out.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm Jane Andrews. I'm a team leader with Pathfinder Paranormal Investigators. We have residency here at the Weir Mill in Stockport. Some of the things we've encountered are disembodied screams, dark shadows, team members' names being called, and unexplained banging, to name just a few. The mill is a hotbed of activity. We are really looking forward to Derek, Sean and Bex and the rest of the Past Hunters team coming into the mill to see what they can encounter.
Derek, why do you think a spirit would come back to a place like Weir Mill when the spirit was there was so much heartache, pain and suffering?
My understanding is basically, overall, is that even if they experience something really bad to the physical body, us being human beings, even though we could be in spirit, we still hold on to those thoughts. And maybe, thinking back, if I went through that sort of experience, I would probably still want to come back and see where I had those problems, naturally they wouldn't be skipping going to the homes of the families which they come from. But yeah, even happy times with the spirit, the bad times, they often think and say, right, I want to go back and see what's going on there now these days, because they can work out timings. They're not frozen in a time warp. They know precisely, because they're conscious thinking beings, and they know precisely what month it is, what year, whether it's summertime or winter. So they can work out everything just like we can do in the physical life. I know I've spoken and conversed with spirit people who've gone over speedily, been hurt, and then they've actually, as they call it, died. And some of them said, I've never wanted to really come back to this place. It's the first time, it's probably the last. I just wanted to come and see it once. So there's differences.
Yeah.
Right, Sean, what equipment have we got today for this investigation?
We've got the equipment that we normally use, and we've also got extra equipment tonight, which is an SLS camera, which will detect spirit entities on camera on a physical screen, which we'll use in our investigation.
Oh, great. You know what? As we go on, Sean Bex, all this equipment, this new equipment, it really, really is exciting for me to actually take part and watch these machines, for want of a better word, doing what they can do. And even just as a medium, it thrills me, because I know the investigations help so much to combine the two things. And I'm hoping, my feelings tell me today anyway, before we even go and start doing, that something special could happen here tonight. Really, really.
So Jane, I believe you're going to take us round Weir Mill to show us the most active rooms.
I am, follow me.
Brilliant, thank you.
Now this area here, this is where I embraced head, no body, no torso, just the head. I was recording just back here where we're going to go in a minute, and I just saw a lady's head, eyes, nose, mouth, everything.
You saw all the features?
I saw all the features in the face, no body, just the head.
How did you feel when you saw that head?
I'm a bit of a sceptic, I must admit. I do the recording in the mill, and I just took a step back and I had to shout for another team member to come. We didn't capture it on camera, but with my own eyes, this is where I saw it, and it sort of like glowed. The head sort of like glowed. Yeah. And also we've had, one of our team members is a dog handler. We brought the dog up here, the dog went straight for the lift shaft, sat there, started whining and looking up towards the area that we'd actually captured the head on it, and we couldn't get the dog away. We had to clip her, and it's a police dog, clip her to take her away.
So seeing that with your own eyes,
I saw that with my own eyes.
Has that converted you from a sceptic to a believer?
Yes and no, I think really. The thing
50-50.
See, the thing is with me, I'm not a nervous person or anything like that. I don't run, I don't scream, I don't do anything. I like to get the camera there, and if I see anything, or if I see anything, I'm there in front with the camera. So yeah, I'm quite hardcore really at it. So yeah, definitely. I mean, I do come through on my own without a torch.
Really?
At 1 o'clock in the morning with a camera.
Got to be.
So I've got to be. Yeah. Right, we're going into this area here.
Yeah.
I don't know why they've named it the morgue, because we've got different names on different floors. In this area here, we've had really good EVPs caught in here. We've had children running around laughing, we've got REM-DDs, setting all the REM-DDs off. We've had scratches on the boards at the back here. Claw marks, scratches, when we've sat and we stood in the dark and that lot here. And in this doorway at the back there, I don't know whether you can see it, in the corner there, is another little room. You want to take you through?
Yeah. Please.
my other experience, it wasn't on the same occasion as this, but we separated off to different groups, just one or two of us. I was quite brave, I went on my own. They were all set back there, so I'm stood here with my back against this, and I had a blow on my hair. Really? My hair lifted up, and I run. Lifted up, and I run.
Yeah.
I did actually run then, because it really scared me, sort of thing, and then I come back and I thought, no, you're not getting the better of me, and I come back there and I could hear like laughing noises, so I think it was small children that was playing around in the area.
Have you caught any of this sort of activity on tape or pictures or anything like that?
Yeah, we've actually got it on. We've got children laughing, and we've got,
really?
you know, yeah, we've got it all. We've got great EVPs as well, you know, with voices that have responded to us when we've asked questions and everything.
Brilliant. Should we move on?
This area here is part of the morgue, near the lift shaft where we've obviously had the head. We've had guests in here that have been studying as lone vigils, all the lights out, dark at night, a couple of REMs out on the floor. We've actually been in that room, and we've had guests run, screaming from this room, that they've been touched on the shoulder, they've had the trouser leg pulled, which indicates children, because children they pull on the thingies, and they've also had scratch on the boards at the back there on that one, and they refuse to come back into this area. This room that we're in at the moment is called the Weir room. The reason we've named it the Weir room is we got a voice on an EVP saying why in here.
Really?
Yeah, we've actually got that, and we've got it downstairs that we can actually show you that.
Yeah.
Now this room is really active with children. We have a dark figure that we say is upstairs that actually comes down. He frightens the children, scares the children off. We usually place REMs out around the room, and we ask the children to set different ones. We point at different ones and they set them off themselves, or they do a run round. We had a real bad experience in this room. We had a group of 24 guests in. We were doing a circle, and we had a guest stood in the middle with like a light round the neck, and we were asking for spirit to move them backwards and forwards, yes for no, you know, yes and no answers. And the board where just behind you there, Derek, flew out.
Wow.
Flew out, yeah. We had the circle here, and the board literally flew out of the window here, and with the guests, because we'd say to him, you know, don't break the circle, don't break the chain, moved all in one fell swoop across here. It wasn't windy, so there was no reason for the board to come out here, and the board just
did it
flew
come
across.
out at speed as well?
It come out at speed, and it come out halfway and landed straight flat on the floor there.
Yes.
Okay, good night then.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
lead the way.
yeah, so we're going to go back upstairs. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Good.
This area that we're in at the moment, we call the maze. There's two parts of the maze. You've got this side, quite a lot of activity in this place. Example, we had a group in here not so long ago that was calling out for spirits and see if anybody was here with us, and we actually had a board thrown across the room.
Oh my God.
Now this board here, as you can see, is quite secure. It's tied. Yeah. It was literally pushed towards the back of the wall there. It was literally thrown. A lot of our guests were obviously screaming. We all turned the torches on to see what had happened. This board was over there, and it is quite secure. You can push on it now.
Was this before it was tied, or has this been tied since?
This has been tied since, but it was quite sturdy. You could actually lean on the board, and it wouldn't go anywhere. We was all stood here doing calling out for people to come forward, and we heard a huge bang. Torches went on. This board was on the back wall there.
Wow. That denounces, without a doubt, negative spiritual phenomena. Well, it's been really, really interesting and informing, you know, what you've explained to us in the different floors that you've brought us to. And we can't thank you enough for that. However, it excites me to think that us past hunters, our team, are going to do this particular investigation tonight, and I'm very hopeful on you.
We are.
Absolutely.
Hopeful of a lot of spiritual phenomena, and if we can get just a portion of what you've explained, I'm sure we're all going to be thrilled. So thanks again. You know,
You will enjoy your experience.
well, you set it up now for a hope and an experience of its nature is going to take place tonight on this investigation.
You will do.
Thank you.
I promise you that one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, what can I say? I've just walked round on this recce with lovely Jane, and the mixture of what she explained goes on in this place, the spiritual phenomena, some of it negative, some of it just plainly loving, maybe of children's energy. I really am so expectant of something very special happening on this investigation. I'm knocked sideways a bit, you know. What else can I say? Awesome!
We've just arrived at Weir Mill, Stockport. Derek, what are you feeling right now?
Well, Bex, both spiritually and psychically, I feel as if there's like a little eruption taking place here in the solar plexus. That's always a guideline to say whatever we're going ready to investigate could go anywhere.
Right.
So I'm really expectant.
Okay.
Earlier on, I set up some lock-off cameras. So in this room, I'm going to set up a lock-off camera on this mirror, which is believed to be haunted, and it's been brought here. And also we set up a REM pod, and if anything can reflect in the mirror, I'll hopefully capture it on the camera. If anything comes near the REM pod, maybe it's reflecting itself in the mirror, we'll capture that, and the REM pod will go off as well. And in this area, I'm going to set up a motion sensor. So as you can see, I've covered quite a lot of the area in here tonight, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what results we can get from those cameras.
Well, come on, let's get this investigation started right away, shall we? I don't know about you guys, but are you feeling any changes in the atmosphere here?
I'm feeling cold.
Yeah, that's the first thing.
And I have a sore back.
Okay. So there's going to be a little bit of drainage going on tonight.
Yeah.
Should we move on up there and see where you're drawn to?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear music?
This is dust. I actually thought I was listening to music then.
Yeah. Coming from that direction?
Yeah. Come on, let's move on. Let's
Famous, isn't it?
Derek, with so many spirits and souls that wander this place, does it mean that we'll feel drained more because we're interacting with them?
Yeah. There's a strong possibility that will happen. That phenomenon, natural phenomenon, will take place, I suppose.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more with one than the other.
Yeah.
As like an example, if there were lady spirits around or female children, the drainage to you as a woman would be less than what it would be with Sean and I as being males.
Why? Why would that be?
Well, I think it's all to do with the feminine in physical life, feminine and masculine.
Yeah.
The feminine doesn't affect the feminine as much as, you know, the males affecting the males. That sounds correct in whatever man. There's also, what I'm guessing, I know there's a certain amount of drainage going on here because here, but my temples, the feelings of them being like pushed in.
Really?
Yeah, and that can only come about when someone is very, very close to us and is not really at this point wanting to. Yeah, they're over there.
At the back.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay, let's do this. It's all the dust that's making me do this.
Yeah.
The dust as we're walking. The spirit people who are actually in this area at the moment, can you come a little bit closer, please, so we can establish exactly where you are? I know that you're not shy, that's for certain, But come on, come close. You're most welcome. You know, you can do anything. Look at all these tyres within this room. Shift one of the tyres, do something, make something happen in front of our very eyes, in front of the cameras. And then we're going to be well pleased, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. As you were talking then, there was like growls coming between the crew, and
Right.
some things were happening over there.
When you're talking, you generally can't hear
can't
that. It's
hear,
when you're,
no.
you're quiet. Yeah. What I feel is if we're... No, that was a whistle, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was that direction again, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Should we head over?
Should we walk over that way?
Yeah, okay.
Could you make that whistle louder for us?
Oh, that's a response.
That was on command
Again,
as well.
Yeah. No, that's to you see.
Yeah.
That actually comes to what Jane was saying earlier when we come to do the recce.
Yeah.
When she said the female,
Yeah.
okay, seems to get more...
More response.
Yeah, I said, maybe as we go a little bit further down there, I suggest we do,
Yeah.
into that darkened area.
Okay.
You keep on speaking, okay?
Right, okay. Give us any sign that you're here. No. Dave, did you hear anything on sound?
Yeah.
What was it?
It sounded like
Voice.
yes,
Yeah.
saying here,
Here.
here.
Ask again, ask again.
Ben, are you here? Whistles, 2 whistles.
Yeah.
There's 2 taps then as well as
Was there? And you know what? I'm so cold on my legs,
Yeah, it's
like
on
really
exactly the
cold.
same, yeah.
All of a sudden.
Right up to the thighs.
As well.
The
And
neck.
on just one leg.
Yeah.
Give us a sign. Give more of a sign. Maybe bring somebody else with you. We appreciate you coming into our atmosphere and staying with us, but bring some more people through. I can hear
What was that?
footsteps
That was footsteps.
coming behind you guys. Again. There you go. Straight away.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
It was almost to...
Yeah.
Sorry, that's
Okay. Almost to demand that, really.
Yeah.
Whistle.
Whistle.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're doing marvellous at the moment. Thank you so much. But if you can get some of the other spirit people involved, or if you can do something that really would fascinate us, can you attempt to do that for us now? If you won't listen to me or you don't want to converse with me, Bex will ask you herself.
Could you bring some more people through with you? We're again whistling, and that was that way that time.
Corridor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Should we?
did you hear that?
Yeah, it's like
What was it?
they're all around us.
It was
Yes.
a metallic sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was on there.
No, there is a number of them in the atmosphere now. What was that? Was that like a groan or something? Yeah. Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
No way. 3 taps behind you guys. If we moved on, would that be better for you? Would we encounter more spirits? Whistling again,
Yeah.
just faintly.
Faintly.
Could you give us a sign that you would like us to move on? Footsteps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very mild, but the
Whistle.
right.
Whistle
That was
right
very
here.
close. Very close
Right
here.
here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear footsteps now.
I can.
Oh.
That's almost
Down
like
there.
a childlike, isn't it? Footstep?
Yeah.
And there's a shadow
I
right
saw-
there. Right over there behind those walls.
What is behind these walls? Do you know?
No.
I'm not too
no.
sure. Do you want to go and
Let's move
investigate?
over there. Yeah.
Let's walk over there then.
Yeah.
Give us more of a sign that you want us to carry on in this room. Did you hear that? That was like a scratch.
Yeah, it was. It was. Whoa.
Okay, it's
Over
over there.
there.
It's over there.
Yeah.
Okay, we're coming over. We're following the sounds that you want us to do.
I think he feels slightly ashamed
Yeah.
of some of the things that the others are getting up to, and he watches them, and he's a bit like let down by them. Will you allow? Look, you're a spirit, so speak to the other spirit people that are here, and ask them to step forward. Come on, we know you. What was that?
I don't know.
It was like running.
Yeah, I saw a shadow.
Running. Yeah.
Should we go
Let's go
there?
down there. Yeah. This is very interesting because.
This is really interesting.
Yeah. Look at that.
It's going right to red, which means we're right inside a hotspot
Yeah.
for spiritual activity.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's often, as I would say, we're very, very close to a portal where the visiting ones are coming in.
No.
Have you just heard that?
Yes.
That was like.
That was running.
It was running,
Did
wasn't it?
everybody hear that?
That was running.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is brilliant. This
Yeah,
activity. We
absolutely,
couldn't ask for much more, could
No,
we? And
we
this is
couldn't.
just the start of the
Yeah,
investigation.
yeah. It's true phenomena. And
Again, running.
yeah. The thing's been going on behind there.
What are you feeling right now? What feelings are you experiencing?
I don't feel that word dread
Right.
just yet.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll all change later. But I feel like there's a kind effort
Yeah.
that may move and change, because he's not going to be wanting to be all around this place, but we may go into an area and then we're open then to see
Yeah.
who's there. The one thing that I fear from is there is a grounded one,
Right.
and that grounded one is, you know what I think, this is the feelings I get at the moment, is that this grounded one is giving the impressions to the spirit people that are visiting that he, as a male, is, oh, yeah, that.
Whoa. Yes,
That
it
was
is.
like pipes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
did
was
you
that like
hear
a
that as
child?
well? That was a child.
Yeah.
It was.
That was.
Child crying.
Yeah, it was.
I actually just saw
Should we go over there?
movement
Yeah,
over there.
yeah. That was definitely a child.
That was definitely. If a spirit is sort of grounded here,
Yeah.
because maybe doing wrong, maybe a murder or something,
Yeah.
could they? Would they be able? Maybe if they crossed over, would they be judged on the other side?
Yes. That awaits anyone that does anything bad.
Yeah.
Is that even if man's justice is caught up with them, meaning people got locked away, hung, whatever, for murders and things, they still have to face spiritual justice.
And what do they go through?
Actually, what happens is the person that they have, let's say, if it's a murderer,
Yeah.
the person who's been murdered, if that person, male or female, is taken away from being grounded truly into the world of spirit, the justice over there is they wait for that person who's done the murder, and then they're virtually sat opposite each other, and that person who's had the life taken from them, you know, is talking to the person and asks, you know, are they sorry what they did to the person? Now,
Can I just say, my recordings have just all stopped.
Really?
Really, everything's just turned off.
That's weird, isn't it?
yeah.
You just stop recording. And it was just where I normally have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just.
I just
gone
noticed that sound
Again,
just
this is
disappeared.
a very strong indication and sign
that there's somebody here.
that there's someone here with us, which
And
we've
look at
heard.
this. This is still
This
going
is still
on.
going.
Yeah.
I just noticed on Dave's recording device, we put full batteries in this.
Yeah,
before.
just
Yeah,
before
it's
we.
going.
Yeah,
One
I
bar.
do need to do a battery change as well.
Yeah.
Very
Did you?
strange.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
It's right behind you.
I know.
That was like a child, wasn't it?
It
Again,
was. Yeah.
saying help,
And,
and
that was another
again.
one. That was a no. Talking.
Speak louder.
There's like it's not a dark shadow, it's not a white shadow, but it's flew from one side of the room and back.
Yeah.
The back.
I mean, it's obvious, really is obvious, both physically and spiritually, that we've got a lot of movement here.
There's a shadow right behind those tyres.
Oh my.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
You know,
Okay, so could this energy be getting a little bit...
bit darker.
bit dark.
Could be. It could be like a build-up of, you know, when the spirit people who are here
Yeah.
are now starting to get to know that we're here.
Yeah.
And this business of surrounding us in audible sounds, like as if it's around, means they're moving.
And especially with Dave's equipment going off the
Yeah, yeah.
sound, it's
That'll
perhaps
be
maybe
drainage. Yeah.
he's drawn on the energy.
Yeah.
And then
the
he's
more
been able
that
to-
comes in, the more they'll need that energy.
Yeah,
So,
so
that's you
this
get
is going to
rapid.
happen a lot,
Yeah.
perhaps.
Yeah.
Should get
Rapid, yeah, from the batteries, that's for certain.
those batteries changed.
Yeah.
I need to get batteries changed.
Okay. We're going to take a break. We're going to get Dave's battery changed, the camera's charged up again, and then we'll start in a different room, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on.
Unbeknownst to the team whilst we were investigating, what we caught on the lock-off camera was shaking boards.
Of, you know, when the spirit people who are here
Yeah.
are now starting to get to know that we're here.
Yeah. We are here now with Derek. He's about to do some scrying in this mirror. This is an old mirror. I'm just going to leave it to Derek and he's going to take over.
We sincerely ask of any spirit energy, any spirit person that's localized to us in this atmosphere, please to draw forward and come and superimpose my facial look. If you've never tried this before, just try, and you may see yourself transfigured in my face. That's what we call it, transfiguration. So that's if you don't know. So whoever, man, spirit woman, even maybe a child, if you wish to come along and try, but you must come at the back of me, and that's the way to do it. And just walk in, and once you've walked in, you'll feel comfortable, and then we'll see you in the mirror. So come on, a huge effort from you, and I hope you can try your very best. Let me feel your presence, let me feel your energy. Come, dear friend, come close.
His eyebrows are changing, aren't they?
It's the mouth that keeps sort of jumping.
Oh my God, yeah.
There's a definite change
In the mouth.
in Derek's face. And that's the REM pod. So that does mean there's a spirit in the room.
That was good.
Yeah.
Get that out. Get out to me. Out.
Was he trying to channel you?
That was not a good woman. That was a woman.
Oh,
That
So
was
it's
a woman.
still here.
Yeah.
And the K2's going off as well.
is it?
There was an old man present, but a younger woman, and she was the one who didn't feel. I don't know whether she was murdered here. I just feel as if she had her life taken away from her very quickly. And try it again. Please continue on. Please continue on, spirit. Go on, please. Is this good that you're trying? Come on, transfigure. Change my facial conditions again for me, please. For all eyes to see. One last effort. Big effort, please, spirit people.
Yeah.
What's your name? Myrtle. Are you angry, Myrtle? No.
No. You see me.
We see you through the mirror.
Oh.
Currently, you're using Derek's body as a vessel to show yourself.
I'm trying.
Do you want to tell us anything?
It's flashing the K2.
K2 meters flashing.
Go home.
Why?
This is not your home.
It's not our home, but we want to investigate the spirits, the souls that wander around this building. We mean no harm.
We're no laughing stock. Go home.
Why? Why do you want us to go home? All we want to do is hear your story.
Stay, are you, Carol?
And you died here.
Oh,
Was it a tragic death?
trapped.
You were trapped. And is that why you want us to go home?
We'd all like you to go home. All of us. John.
Is there more people here with you?
Oh,
How many? Myrtle?
and Rupert.
Rupert? What's your story, Rupert? How did you pass?
I entered in the water like the fish. Like the fish.
How old are you, Rupert?
27 years. Joseph.
Derek? Who are you now?
He's coming.
You want to see me?
I do.
You want to see me?
Yeah. And we want to hear your story.
Do not see me. Do not see me.
Why?
Do not.
Why?
I'll show you why.
Why are you an angry man? Tell me why. What's your name?
I'm trapped here. I'm trapped here.
Why are you trapped? Who's keeping you here?
The one I murdered.
Why did you murder somebody?
She was my woman.
You murdered a female. Why did you murder her?
She betrayed me. She betrayed me. Leave me alone.
I
Leave me alone!
I get that you're an angry man, but we're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. Not until we hear your story. Not until we find out what happened.
They'll see off. My name's Ben.
Ben?
I stay here. I'm a good man.
How will they see us off?
They are not good intentions for you.
It's okay, we can handle ourselves.
I understand. They are not of your physical like I, but they don't understand.
Tell us more, Ben.
Leave them be. Leave them be.
We only want to touch on what they are and who they are and what they're about. We mean them no harm, we mean you no harm.
My name is Ben Goff.
How old are you, Ben?
I got to my grand age of 62 years.
How did you pass over?
My heart. Pains in my chest were unbearable.
As Derek was scrying, a ghostly whistle was heard.
Were unbearable. Were unbearable. Did you hear that?
Did you catch that?
Yeah, I got that, yeah.
Is there more people that wander in this place, Ben?
Very much. Very much.
Would you say over 100?
Maybe more.
Really?
Some want to talk, some others don't.